What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about VeChain yet again. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, you guys. I wasn't going to talk about VeChain today. I don't normally like talking about too many coins day after day unless they're doing something exciting, and that's exactly why we're talking about VeChain today, is because it is doing something exciting. Thank you all, by the way, for the love and support. I got a lot of love on that last video. I'm very grateful for you guys. Thank you to the VeChain community. Love you guys. Always love the VeChain community. From a low to a high here. And I mean always, man. I've been here since the inception. I haven't been investing in VeChain since the inception. I did invest in it in 2018. Didn't work out for me. But I like VeChain, and I think it has a lot of potential, a lot of prosperous potential was the word I was going to use. But let's get away from all the talk, all the jargon, and talk about this, right? You're in a bull flag and you are breaking out right now, right? This was why I wanted to make the videos, because, right, you are breaking out right now, man. You are on a 7% move up today. You got 19 hours and 12 seconds left. Let's look at your short-term time frames and see, is this the real deal? Are you moving up now? Are you going to see something phenomenal coming your way today, tomorrow, the coming week? Is it happening right now? Or is this just a tease, just like these other ones, right? And I think we can answer that question real quick. First off, okay, I just want to identify, right? This is what that tease looked like, right? You can see it, right? We're gonna bubble the tease. We're gonna put the tease in a bubble right there. That's your bubble tease. All those Thai people drinking their bubble teas, right? From a low to a high. That's your bubble tease right there. This one, if this was a tease, I just have a question. Which one looks potentially to be the least likely of a tease? And I'm not just saying this because it has a higher high, but it looks the most bullish. It looks the most decisive in its price action. And beyond all that, you do have a kind of double bottom here. It would make sense to break out, and you are of course above this high. It looks like the real deal enough on the daily time frame. I don't think we need more of a video. I can end it there. Hit the like button, subscribe, we're done. But let's keep going. Let's keep going, right? Daily time frame here. You are above the 60 on the RSI. Did you close above the 60 yesterday? You closed right below it, so I can tell you what, today, closing, why won't you work? Closing today green, which you're already pretty green. You could move down, you could move back down to, you're at 5.5 cents now, you can move back down to 5.2 cents, and you're still fine. But as long as you close today green, you get above that 60, that's what I want to see. And in culmination with your daily RSI getting above the 60 and closing above these daily highs here, you guys, there's no doubt in my mind VeChain's breaking out, okay? From every point of view that we've gone over, it makes sense that it's breaking out. There's one more thing that would make sense for it to break out. Are you ready? And it's the 236 here, this red line. On the fibs, if we took no other analysis at all, and we're just using fib analysis, the line in the sand would be 5.7 cents. Okay, that would be the last thing. At this point, it's very likely that the low's in and that we're breaking out now. There are several different ways that we can see that and observe that happening right now, just like logically making sense out of it for what the price action is, but and for the RSI as well. But on the fibs, the sense to be made of that being a low and that we're breaking out now would be technically at 5.72 cents. Now or technically 5.7 cents, right? Just below 5.7 cents. Now, all that's saying is, while this is exciting, while the past few days have been exciting, once you get above this red line, you're going to see stuff like this happen. It's going to get real exciting, right? This is fun. The more fun stuff is coming. Okay, so where's the more fun stuff going to take you? And again, before well, let's do that, I guess. But I want to get into the short-term stuff because I don't want to project out if it looks like we're going to correct from here, right? I hate doing that because then what happens is, we correct from here and we go up here anyways. But if I'm calling for us to go up here whenever we correct, and then people get concerned, they panic sell, and none of it's financial advice. You shouldn't be making financial decisions based off of my opinions and content anyways. They're just opinions, just for entertainment and educational purposes. But you know, aside from that, my thoughts are that we do probably just move up to this extended area. But just because I'm saying that, again, if we pull back, which we don't know if we're going to pull back here or not, however severe it is, don't get worried. Don't be scared. VeChain, you guys, it's at 5.4 cents. Whether it's at 5.4 cents or it's at 4.1 cents, I promise you, or I can't promise you, I'm sorry. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I don't have a crystal ball. But I'm very confident. I'm quite confident. I can confidently say that I'm confident that VeChain goes at least to 9.7 cents, if not 12.5 cents, 12.6 cents, right? That is your primary target zone, and likely you probably exceed those levels. I would think that you do exceed those levels by the end of this move, but time will tell. We'll see. I do want to look you don't really have too much to go off of with this move. Maybe, yeah, maybe this high to low. This high to low. You went up to your 1272, finding resistance there. So likely, with how close you got to your 1414 here, likely you do go to the 1618. That 1618 lines up with the 1414 there, which if you think about it this way, okay, you went close to your 1414 here, the next target would be the 1618, and if you did that, you're getting close to this 1414 as well. You're basically seeing a repeat of this move just on a smaller scale, which that'd be cool. So that would call for about a 10 to 11 cent move, something like that. You're at 5.4 cents now. I could see that happening. That, for VeChain, by the way, that would be right on average, like right on par with what the average crypto could do. So at least I'd feel comfortable saying that VeChain, at least from here, by the end of February, moves up to 10.6 cents. Somewhere in that zone, 10 to 11 cents, right? Above 10 cents, probably closer to 11 cents at a minimum. At a maximum, the next area to go to wouldn't be this one. I mean, it would be this 1618, but generally I'd probably expect we go up to this 1886 and maybe even this one. So I would think something between, let's say 14, 15.3 cents. 14 and 16 cents. Let's just say that 14 and 16 cents is your maximum potential, which would put you above average for the average coin in growth. And I think VeChain has that in it. Not only that, we take a move like this and we compare it to the move that we just had. It's not the exact same size, but it's much more comparable to something like that than it is to something like this. And personally, just looking at this daily RSI, man, we're more bullishly postured. If anything, right here, coming off of these higher lows, we're more bullishly postured now than we've been in this whole range, which tells me we're likely only going to see stronger moves. Or at least, if it is a weaker move, it wouldn't be this much weaker. So I'm under the impression, all that to say, I'm under a very strong, confident impression that from here, by the end of February, if not, maybe it happens in March. It could be March, but I think it'll be around the 15th to 20th of February. That's kind of my expectation of the timing. At a minimum of 11 cents, but truthfully, I'm expecting more so that you're at that 14 to 16 cent area, if not higher. And that's the crazy thing, man. Like, it really could. When I say that you're in a more bullish posturing, I mean it. Right, to go up to the top of this range, which is at that, I mean, that's even above 16 cents. Let's go right there to 16 cents. To get to the top of this range, you're not even seeing the same move that you saw last time from a low to a high, right? I mean, kind of. I guess you kind of are. From the breakout point, you kind of are, to be completely fair. But, and then, right, that's not from the low to high. That's from the breakout point. I'm not measuring from the low to high. I'm measuring from this move. Okay, so that's kind of fair. Okay, never mind. I was about to say that we could make sense out of it being stronger than that move, right, because of the RSI. But it's actually very comparable. To be completely fair, this is actually very comparable to that move. So I would just say 14 to 16 cents is looking very likely by the end of February. But there is a decent chance, again, especially with the more bullish posturing here, we could see a stronger move, which if we did, the next target area is at 20 cents, 21 cents. You're at 5 cents now, VeChain. You could genuinely, in the next month and a half, you could be worth more than 20 cents, man, or at least around there. If not, I certainly expect at least 11 cents. Call it moon boy targets, call it bear boy targets, call it wishful thinking or optimistic or realistic targets. Probably not even optimistic and wishful thinking probably diminishes the confidence of that, right? I would say it's the likely targets. This is your more realistic expectations. And again, that's not just based off of what we want to see, quote unquote. That's based off of sensible areas in the fibs, based off of the expectation and relevance to these moves here. And then also, with a move like that, it's a little bit above average from the average coin, right? We're not asking you to exceed the whole altcoin market by like a factor of 10, but just outpace them a little bit like you've been doing. I think that you will. And a move like that would outpace it by just a little bit. So that makes the most sense to me. And then if you were to do something like this still doesn't outpace it by a ginormous amount, but by a decent amount, you know, that fits within the range or the realm of acceptable, I want to say possibilities, but acceptable deviations. There we go, deviations. Anyways, looking at this now, let's go to the shorter term time frames and end this video up. Okay, so 4 hour time frame here, you are looking super bullish, bro. Yeah, good, I'm glad. I was a little concerned making these higher calls because, again, you never know. I do think we're going there. I'm very confident that we're going there, but you never know where we could see a correction we're still going there. It's just instead of this, it looks like this first. And when it looks like this, it scares people and they get out of their position, and then it still goes there anyways. And then, you know what I mean? So if I'm calling for this and then it does this, but it does this and it goes the same place anyways, that's a problem. Because whenever I'm calling for it to go up and then it does something that's not expected, I'm okay with that because I know that the unexpected can happen. But you, who are a new investor or who might not be that experienced, or you just have bad risk management, whatever the case may be, and it's not offense, nobody has good risk management when they start. Maybe some people do. Some people are naturally risk adverse, to be fair, but everybody's different, right? But if I'm talking about going up and then you see this, even though it's a higher low and it's actually a good thing, and you're finding support at previous areas of resistance, you'd shit your pants here because you heard some guy on YouTube talk about how it's going to go high. Going down was not part of the plan. You shit your pants, and then it still goes up anyways, and it goes to where you're expecting it to go. I don't know, man. I hope that makes sense, right? So I'm at least glad that the 4 hour does. It looks very bullish right now, you guys. It looks super, wow, like dominant. You are doing this right now. I got to post this video so that people are aware. The 2 hour looks very, very dominant. You're moving with a purpose, VeChain. There's no doubt in my mind you're in the midst of your breakout move. So I'm going to end it there. I'm glad that the short-term time frames look like that. They really do look very beneficial. I guess we can look at VeChain. Yeah, it looks great, bro. You are looking so good, VeChain. And then look at that. Like I said yesterday in the weekly close, if we close this in 2 days, 20 hours, look at that. Now it's tipping it because you moved up so much. So good job, VeChain. All things are looking good. Minimum target is 14 to 16 cents. Maybe you do move up around 20 cents at the highest. Minimum target's 11 cents, but I would say your maximum target being at 20 to 21 cents is more likely, like dramatically more likely to be achieved than the minimum target at 11 cents, in my opinion. I would think that you do exceed 11 cents, but it is there as a target technically, and even if it only hits 11 cents, that's still on average with the rest of the market. So that's not even that's nothing to be ashamed of, right? 14 to 16 cents, good job. Outperforming the markets a little bit. You're on the upper end of average, if not even above average. But 20 cents, that's when it's time to be real proud, right? But any movement up is exciting. It's coming right now. It's happening right now, right before our eyes, guys. So it's going to be not just a good week, but a good weekend. I think going into the Trump inauguration, crypto's going to fly. It's going to be miraculous. Oh, man. Here's one more thing I want to show you guys. I was looking at CoinGecko. Look at this. I love this little thing. It's only a 24-hour trading volume in the market cap period, but look at how much volume, right? Look at the lack of volume here. I don't know how much volume these readings are. All I know is we had $180 billion in total 24-hour trading volume, right? That's all I know. And I would assume, being that this spike came here, that most of this volume probably came in at these lows, right? That's the total market cap. That's the volume. So guys, a lot of buying went in today over the last 24 hours. A lot of buying, like a lot, guys. It's fun. It's good stuff. Very, very good stuff. I don't know if I have anything else that I want to say. Hit the like button, subscribe. We're in the midst of a breakout move. You know where we're going. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.